I'm Laura Fry. I am a software architect here at Baker Hill. When I first applied to Baker Hill, I started as a software developer. And at that time, what stood out to me about Baker Hill was the opportunity to learn a new industry. After having been at Baker Hill for about a year and a half, I made the decision to make the shift over into the software architect role. I looked at that as the chance to do something different as a developer, and then to broaden my view of the development process, to see the bigger picture and help guide the features and enhancements that go into the next-gen solution. So to put it simply, what a software architect does is we wear many hats. No 2 days are the same. We might be able to first start off with things that we have planned for the year that we want to get done as a whole. Other times we will switch and we work with our business analysts to make sure and help with the vision that they have, that it's going to work technically and be technically feasible with the system, so that hopefully that vision and the technical aspect combine in hopefully a flawless manner. The software architect department is really 4 people. So there's 3 of us that handle a lot of the day-to-day stuff, helping get our developers across roadblocks, answering technical questions, issues that they've got, and then sometimes interfacing with clients. We may hop on a client call. Some of us do that more than others. We'll also all 3 of us will work with maybe new vendors. Like a client asks, hey, we'd really like to integrate with this system. Is that possible? And so then sometimes we'll go out and we'll look at that and try and pull them in. Any advice I could give to somebody who wants to make the transition to a software architect, I would say, don't be afraid to learn. The reason I say that is because as a software developer, you know your strengths. You know your strengths and your weaknesses. What you don't know coming into the role, you can always learn. Knowing your strengths, you also know your weaknesses. And so as you're learning new things, you can turn those weaknesses into strengths by learning the new concepts and ideologies and broadening your strengths while shrinking those weaknesses that you may have come into the role with. But as far as any technical skills being important for a software architect, it's not just being able to identify those syntactical differences in code in it. It's the ability to take that knowledge you know and to use it to build a simple solution for a complex problem. Coming into the role, I don't think it hurts to have some knowledge of the banking industry, but I don't think it's wholly necessary either, because what you don't know, you can pick up and learn. I'm proof positive of that. I came into Baker Hill with no banking industry whatsoever. Ironically enough, I now know more about it than I ever thought I would, to the point where actually when I went through a refi last summer, I knew what they were talking about. And I was like, hey, I know what that means. So the most rewarding aspect of being a software architect is seeing some of those technical visions that you have in your mind as you were working with the business analyst come to fruition and come to life, and helping the developer down that same thought process and vision that you had of how technically this is going to work and fit into the application. So it's neat and fun to see how that all comes together.